Varsity All-American NCAA staff and captain. Varsity coach Gwen Cash, sub-varsity coach Edna Meeks. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2015-2016 Wildcat varsity cheerleaders. Ladies and gentlemen, the federal courts have ruled it unconstitutional to offer prayer at any school activity with the exception of graduation. Very specifically, the court decision prohibits organized prayer at athletic events. While Pasadena School Board members, administrators, and staff members as individuals continue to disagree with the judge's ruling, our oath of office requires that we abide by the law of the land. We, as a school district, ask students to obey rules with which they may not always agree. We can do no less than we ask. It is a tradition, then, that the Pasadena School District continues to request a moment of silence before each game at this stadium. Silence dedicated to good sportsmanship, fair play, safe conduct, and the appreciation of our fellow man. This time we'd ask everyone to please rise and join with us as we observe that brief moment of silence. We ask that you remain standing as both of our school bands will then present their respective school songs. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, the Maverick Marching Band with the alma mater. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, the Wildcat Marching Band with the Clear Creek High School alma mater. You may be. We'll have the presentation of colors. Our national after both teams have lined along the sidelines. Testing, testing.
Live from Veterans Memorial Stadium in Pasadena, Texas, this is Texas 6A playoff football on Texan Live. Tonight, the 12th-ranked Manvel Mavericks take on the 15th-ranked Clear Creek Wildcats. Good evening, everyone. Patrick Creighton alongside the owner of Texan Live, Bert Brocker. Bert, we've got a great game lined up tonight, a couple of heavyweights in 6A.
Absolutely. We saw Manvel last year take it all the way, and they're coming on the field right now. They ran into Katy last year. But, you know, this team has 13 D1 players and probably maybe 14 or 15. So at the end of the day, this team is set up, talent everywhere. And of course, Clear Creek went into Dickinson, freezing cold, raining, everything else, and came out with the victory in a game where Dickinson was ranked 7th in the state at the time. They're now getting respect, and this is an opportunity for them to set the stage tonight. Hey, we're here to play. We're going to be an NRG for the state championship.
Both of these teams coming off big first-round victories last week. The Mavericks with a 71-21 thumping of Channelview. The Wildcats a 63-10 whitewashing of Fort Bend Travis. These teams come in this week, both ranked nationally, both in the top 15. Clear Creek 11-0 on the season, coached by Darrell Warden. Kirk Martin's Mavericks 9-2 on the season. Both their losses, though, coming to ranked teams. They lost to Westfield, number 5 in the state, first week of the season by a field goal. Lost to Pearland, ranked 16th in their league championship game 2 weeks ago, also by a field goal. So both of these teams battle-tested, ready to go here tonight.
Well, you know, and that was one of the things. We've talked to a lot of the head coaches all year long. And, you know, these teams want to play tough games throughout the year. And the reason is because now it's one and done. You know, you can't go and figure out what you did wrong after tonight because you've got your seniors graduating and you've got to come back looking at next year in a completely different way because you'll have different people on the field. So they come into this game tonight, they have to be prepared. They've both been in, you know, we saw Manvel earlier in the year go with Westfield right down to the tail end. North Shore, you know, these teams come in here highly rated and highly talented.
Demonstrating a proper respect for the flag of this great nation, please rise.
It's getting ready to come up next. The Mavericks, the Wildcats next. Playoff football on Texan Live.
Gentlemen, please remove all headwear. And everyone, place your right hand over your heart and hold this salute until the Wildcat Band is completed playing our national anthem.
Welcome back to Veterans Memorial Stadium in Pasadena. This is a neutral site game tonight between Clear Creek Wildcats and the Manvel Mavericks. The Wildcats are wearing their home maroon jerseys, white numbers, gray pants, maroon helmets, white trim. For the Mavericks, road whites with gray numbers, white pants, and gray helmets. Both teams send their captains to midfield to meet with the officials for the coin toss.
Little breeze here tonight. Still a beautiful night, about 60 degrees right now. Absolutely gorgeous weather here. Couldn't ask for anything better. Spent the last 5 days out in California. Flew in from LA, got in at about 5:15, went to my office, changed, got all my scripts, got ready, and here we are, ready for some high school football, the high school football.
The Mavericks have won the toss. They will receive.
And you don't see that very often. A lot of teams defer, but the Mavericks are confident in Derek King and his offense, and they want the ball, and they're ready to go to work tonight.
The Mavericks will defend the end zone to our right, the Wildcats to our left.
And we're going to go to the cheerleaders down on the sideline right now.
You know, Brett, I can't believe you don't want snow and ice and wind and rain for playoff football, especially coming right out of California.
Yep, no, it's absolutely gorgeous night here. Nice little breeze. These teams, you know, well prepared for this game. Great coaching on both sides of the ball tonight for both of these teams. So we're a matter of about 15, 30 seconds here from kickoff.
Eric Bauman will kick it off for the Wildcats as he brings his team set.
Hagdorn back there to return it.
Very
It is a short,
kick.
straight up in the air. That ball's going to be up
That's
in
a
the
live
air.
ball. Manvel says they have it, but they may have dodged a bullet, as that was almost like an onside kick, but straight up in the air.
Yeah, that was a different one. That wasn't even a pooch kick. That ball literally just skyrocketed, and actually a Clear Creek player touched it first there. So Mavericks very, very fortunate right there on the kickoff.
Mavericks starting lineup, they are led by their star quarterback, Derek King. Threw for 335 yards and 5 touchdowns last week. Opens in the gun. 2 receivers wide to the right. Jet motion comes across. Pitch to the left. He's got the edge across midfield and down to the 44-yard line.
Hagdorn there with the jet sweep right there. Nice job, good blocking downfield. And Manvel offense is going quick here.
2 receivers wide each side, man, in motion. They'll give the handoff up the middle, go up to the 40 and runs into a bunch of tacklers. There is Devin Penniman. Penniman, the Mavericks' leading rusher this year.
On his way to Ole Miss.
2nd and 3 in the gun. King looks to throw, all kinds of time. Now he'll pull it down, nobody open. Still scrambling in the backfield. Now he'll tuck it down and keep it himself. Across the 35, gets out to the right side. He's got the first down and out of bounds.
And that right there is a Derek King
looks
that
to throw,
you know,
all
is
kinds of
unbelievable.
time.
Derek did everything he
Now
could
he'll pull
to
it
look
down,
downfield
nobody
to try
open.
to find somebody open.
Still scrambling in the
Then decided,
backfield. Now he'll tuck it down and
it's
keep
time
it
for me
himself.
to go.
Across the
Ran
35,
north and
gets
south
out
and
to the
picked
right
up
side. He's
about
got the
9
first
yards
down
and a first
and
down
out
there.
on. 1st and 10. King looks to throw, all kinds of time. Off right guard. Now he'll pull it down, nobody open. 2nd and 5 from the 29-yard line. Just about a minute into this opening quarter. Mavericks moving with a lot of tempo. 2 receivers each side in the gun. Quick throw to the right, it's complete. He's got the first down and more inside the 20-yard line down to the 18. It'll be 1st and 10 Mavericks.
Hunter Hagdorn is one of King's main receivers. Hagdorn makes a lot of people miss, so he gets a lot of yards after catch.
1st and 10 from the 18. 2 receivers each side. King all day to throw this ball. Fires. It's complete on the right sideline. Hit move inside the 5 down to the 2-yard line.
Once again, that's my point. Hagdorn there, what a nice job of running after the catch there.
90 seconds into the opening quarter. 1st and goal from the 3. Looking up the middle. Touchdown, Mavericks. Devin Penniman.
Well, That's what we saw from Manvel Mavericks all year long, and that's why their coach, Morton, wanted the ball. You know, like we say, a lot of teams defer. He's like, no, let's get our offense out there. Let's make a statement. And they definitely made a statement there on that first drive.
Snap, set, kick is up, and it is good. 10:29 to go, opening quarter. Mavericks on the board first. They lead at 7-0. This is Texas 6A high school football on Texan Live.
All Spas is so much more than Ace Hardware. Sure, we have nuts and bolts, lawn and garden, faucets and fixtures, lights and locks, even outdoor cooking. But All Spas is also a boutique, featuring the finest names in jewelry and home accessories. But most importantly, All Spas is a friendly, helpful family of people who take pride in their products and services. All Spas is Ace Hardware, and so much more. All Spas is so much more than Ace Hardware. Sure, we have nuts and bolts, lawn and garden, faucets and fixtures, lights and locks, even outdoor cooking. But All Spas is
3-yard touchdown run by Devin Penniman. The Mavericks are on the board first. They lead at 7-0. 10:29 to go, opening quarter. Patrick Creighton, Burt Brocker with you live from Veterans Memorial Stadium in Pasadena, Texas. Alexis Lopez to kick off. Short kick angled towards the sideline, fielded at the 19 and driven down to the 22. Terrific coverage by the Mavericks. And Burt, he might have wanted to think about letting that ball bounce and go out of bounds. They'd have had better field position.
The problem is the wind's blowing, and you don't know what the ball's going to do when it hits the ground there, so he had no choice but to field it. Looks like they're talking here. Was there a flag we missed? Yes, there's a couple flags. Let's see if there was offsides, see what they'll do here.
Flag down at the 42.
Starting to play offside on a kicking. He marks him into the run. First down, 23.
So they'll tack it on to the end of the run. So it'll be 1st and 10 from their own 26, moving left to right. First possession for the Wildcats. Chase Hildreth leads the offense. He's in the gun, 2 receivers wide each side. Quick throw to the right at the 30. It's complete. Up to the 33. It's a 7-yard gain. Landon Etzel with the reception. 2nd and 3 from the 33.
Anderson with the tackle out there in open field, but not before he picked up almost 7 yards.
Much slower tempo by the Wildcats.
Well, and you got to believe they have to do that. You got to believe they've got to take the time clock down here, time management, because you want to keep this Manvel offense where they are right now, over there on the sideline.
3 receivers to the right, offset eye right. Pitch right side, looking for room, about the 35-yard line, and taken down out of bounds is Woodson.
Tyler Fuller out there on the tackle.
Jaden Woodson, junior running back. He's got about a yard short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and 1.
Nice job defensively right there, though, stretching that out and using the out of bounds as an extra player there, forcing the running back to turn upfield right there for a very short gain. So nice job by the Mavericks defense right there, only allowing about a 2-yard pickup.
Split backfield in the gun. Handoff up the middle. He's got room in the first down to the 39-yard line is Devon Smith.
Yep, Smith has been the Texan Live Player of the Week. Kid's got a lot of moves and runs hard. Not a big guy, but boy, he runs north and south, and he did a nice job right there making sure he picked up the first down.
9:15 to go first quarter. Mavericks lead at 7-0. Wildcats have a 1st and 10 from their own 40. Ball on the near right hash, moving left to right. Hildreth brings the team to the line. 2 receivers to the right. In the gun, barks his signal, takes the snap. Quick throw to the right, it's complete to Hauer. And Hauer is out of bounds at about the 44.
I like this game plan so far. You know, they've still got 55 yards to go, but here we go. They speed it up a little bit, but they've really been running the play clock down. 34 to go here.
3 receivers left in the gun. Hildreth will hand it off to Smith, and he's hitting the backfield, spins his way, but he's going to be about a yard shy of the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose a yard on that play. He got met in the backfield in a hurry.
Glasgow did a nice job right there. I guess they should have slowed it down because their offense was methodically moving the ball down the field. They sped that one up quite a bit, and unfortunately for them, lost 2 yards.
It's going to be 3rd and 6 from the 44. 2 receivers to the right. Hildreth in the gun. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, looks to throw, left side towards the sideline, and it is incomplete at the 40, intended for Etzel. And the Wildcats will have to punt.
And that's a ball Etzel should have caught. He got both hands on that ball. That's when he'll look back, and that was a possession changer there. Now you got to send your punt team out. So, in other words, they'd have had a first down right there. Might need a punter out here right now.
They don't have, coming on very late is Bauman. Standing on his own 31. Low snap. Line drive kick, good distance, and it's out of bounds. Let's see where the official will mark this ball out. 24-yard line, so not a bad job on that punt by Bauman. Mavericks will take over, 1st and 10 from their own 24. 7 minutes, 58 seconds to go in this first quarter. Fans, make sure you log into TexanLive.com each and every week to vote for the Cavender's Player of the Week. Then tune in every Friday night to the Houston High School Football Wrap-Up Show presented by Texan Drive to see who Courtney Madden showcases the Cavender's Player of the Week on Fox Sports Southwest. King in the gun, 3 receivers to the left. Handoff up the middle, breaks a hole across the 40.
Maybe gone.
Getting towards the near sideline. 1 man to beat. He's going to go into the end zone. Touchdown, Mavericks.
Wow, Penniman right there. That shows his speed, breakaway speed right there. Not only does he have the ability to break tackles, but he saw the seam there and then he just outran everybody to the corner there. What a nice job by him. I thought he was going to get tracked down there. Instead, he kicked it into an extra gear right there, Patrick. And just like that, he's in the end zone.
76-yard touchdown run by Devin Penniman. Lopez on for the extra point. Snap, set, kick is up, and it is good. 7:44 to go, opening quarter. Mavericks 14, Wildcats nothing. This is Texas 6A High School football on Texan Live.
Hey, it's Bert.
And Jamie. At Texan, we're so thankful for our great team and fantastic fans.
That's right, folks, and we're showing our appreciation, making sure everybody gets a great deal on our Black Friday event.
Every 2015 has to go, and Texan will make you the best deal.
Get new four-door sheriffs for just $24,995 or $269 a month.
Or a new GMC Acadia for just $299 a month.
Thank you for helping us become one of the fastest growing dealerships in the nation. Texan Buick GMC, located at 59 in Will Clayton. Shop 24/7, TexanDrive.com.
We treat you better.
It took all of one play for Devin Penniman to bust one 76 yards to the end zone. Mavericks with a 14-0 lead. Patrick Creighton, Burt Brocker with you from Veterans Memorial Stadium in Pasadena.
One of the things we've seen, and we've seen it a couple games, Mavericks jump out early, so I'm sure Coach Morton and his team, because they knowing that, you know, you got to play 4 quarters, they're not going to let off the throttle today.
Kickoff fielded at the 15 on the far left side. Up to the 20 and run out of bounds around the 26-yard line. And that's where the Wildcats will take over their second possession. They trail 14-0. 7:35 to go in this opening quarter. And as fast as the Mavericks have scored, they do not want to get behind by too many early. Hildreth brings his team to the line, in the gun. 3 receivers to the left, moving left to right. Smith to his right.
Maverick set up with zone coverage out here.
Give us to Smith up the middle, and he's going to push the pile forward for maybe 2 yards.
Devon Smith, the ball carrier.
Ran right into the middle of that defense. It was 2nd down and 8.
Cinco with the tackle.
Yeah, the big men up front for the Mavericks, they definitely do a nice job of bunching that thing up. And, you know, there are little seams there that you can break through, but overall the Mavericks defense is very, very tough up there in that middle.
Wildcats take their time breaking the huddle. Split backfield, Hildreth in the gun. Takes a snap, handoff, right up the middle. Not a lot of room again. I think he got stuffed for no gain on that play, Bert.
Yeah, I'll be curious to see what they do here. I mean, this is a situation where, you know, they're going to go hurry here.
3 receivers right. Hildreth barking his signal and now looking at the sideline. Mavericks showing pressure here. Takes the snap. 4-man rush, fires to the left. It's complete, 1st down.
Nice catch there by Etzel. That's what he has to do. Etzel has to catch those balls that get to him. He has to help Hildreth out tonight. And what a strike right there. That was a good pitch and catch.
Etzel needed to hang on to that ball. He got hit high and low on that play. Terrific job holding on to that football. 1st and 10. From the 39, 5:55 to go, 1st quarter, clock winding. Hildreth trying to get a signal from the sideline, 2 receivers each side.
He's actually going to empty the backfield here, Patrick. First time we've seen that tonight.
Jet motion pitch and ripped down at the line of scrimmage. That was a terrific tackle.
Double pass to Woodson.
As Woodson really had no chance on that play. He got ripped down very quickly.
Lance Bryant there with the tackle. And like you said, he just, I mean, just like grabbed him and just boom, threw him down. So
that was a long arm of the law tackle.
That was.
2nd and 10. 5 wide, 3 to the right. Hildreth in the gun takes a snap, keeping himself. He's going to be taken down in the backfield. He did not even make the line of scrimmage.
Mavericks defense, what a nice job they're doing. They're staying at home. They did a nice job there of filling the lanes, and there was nowhere for Hildreth to go there. He was stuffed. He barely got back to the line of scrimmage.
Actually, that turned out to be Devin Smith taking it into the Wildcat formation, which is a new wrinkle for them. We're on a Wildcat out of 5 wide.
That's probably one they won't go back to.
3rd and 10 from the 39. Hildreth in the gun. Smith to his right. Fakes the handoff. Here comes the pressure. Throws it away, and it was almost intercepted. He's lucky that one wasn't picked, because that would have been 6.
Yeah, he was high with that ball, and that was very fortunate for him, because if that ball's thrown on the money, it's 21-0.
Bauman will come on to punt. So far, the Wildcats' bread and butter, their run attack has not gotten them anywhere in 2 drives.
Well, this is the first time I've seen Manvel since their loss to Pearland, and looks like they
high snap, they'll let the punt bounce. Takes a Wildcat roll, it'll go inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line. Friendly roll for Bauman. And if nothing else, his defense is going to be able to have that Maverick offense backed up.
They got to find some way to stop him, though.
They do.
You know, King with his feet, King with the time. I mean, even when he dropped back with a 4-man rush, there was no pressure at all. He had all day back there to try to find somebody. And then when there wasn't, then he just turned it up. Next possession, you hand it off to Penniman, and he just runs right down the field for a touchdown. So here we go. Right now, ball's going to be, we'll call it the 8-yard line here. King is back there by himself, 5 wide.
King looks to throw again, all kinds of time, looking for room, scrambling, takes out one defender, outruns a couple others, gets to the sideline, across the 20, he's got the first down, up to about the 26-yard line. And that's just all Derek King and athleticism. He made about 4 guys miss in the backfield.
Well, he's verbally committed to TCU right now, and that right there shows why. What an athlete.
5 wide, 3 to the left. King in the gun, he'll look to throw. Pressure starts to come, he takes it down, runs to the right side. He'll get up to about the 30 before he's shoved out of bounds. Pick up 5 on that play, 2nd and 5 coming up.
What's amazing is you got Kyle Trask standing over there on the sideline. That's an unbelievable quarterback that would probably be starting anywhere else. He's headed to Florida.
Nothing like going to an SEC school.
Yeah.
2 receivers each side. King all day to throw it. Now the pressure comes. He's going to be taken down at the 30, so he'll pick up a yard. So it's not a sack. He gains 1 yard on the play, but finally some pressure started to come, but he's got 5 to 6 seconds of time.
Well, but the Wildcats have done a nice job of not letting King get to the outside, but he just had the ability to make 1 or 2 people miss, and that's where his strength is. That's without doubt where his bread and butter is, making at least 1, if not 2, 3, 4, 5 people miss.
Big 3rd and 4 here for the Wildcats. King in the gun, 3 receivers left. Keeps it himself, skips a tackle in the backfield. He's got to the sideline, he's got the first down across the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Well, he must have heard me. That was right on cue. He was dead in his tracks there. Looked like he was going to lose 2 to 3 yards, be in a 4th down situation. Instead, makes that 1-foot pivot, and just like that, picks up 8 yards.
Got a bug in your headset. And we got a whistle as the play snaps.
Prior to snap, box start, 71 optics.
That's Mackenzie Nawara, guard. So that'll turn 1st and 10 into 1st and 15. Ball pushed back to the 33. Ball on the far right hash, empty backfield, 3 receivers right. King in the gun, Wildcats show blitz. King will fake the handoff, take it himself around the right side, across the 40, and out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
Yep, had Penniman out there on the right-hand side, kind of faked the jet sweep back this way and then kept it himself and then showed his speed right there of getting the edge, but then being smart. Realized he had 8 yards and went out of bounds and didn't take a big hit.
2nd and 8 from the 40. 2 receivers each side. King will look to throw all day again. Now just wandering around trying to find somebody, throws it over the middle, it hits a defender. And incomplete, but there was no pressure on him at all. The receivers are just not getting open.
Well, I don't care what kind of defensive player you are. It's hard to stay with good receivers for 5 to 6 seconds. Nice job there by the Wildcats cornerbacks and safeties, though.
3rd and 8. King fires right side. It's complete. First down across midfield.
This is complete at the 46-yard line.
Down to the 44. That's Eric Bennett with the reception.
Burton with the tackle. First down at Mavericks.
1st and 10 Mavericks from the Wildcat 44. Minute 45 to go opening quarter. 2 receivers each side. King in the gun. Now making some adjustments. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle. There's a hole, barreling his way across the 35-yard line.
That looked like a new running back right there.
Hands up the middle.
Sam Smith.
Sam Smith, the ball carrier.
Yeah.
He's to the 34.
First down.
It'll be 1st and 10. 2 receivers each side, jet motion left. They give it up the middle again. Across the 30, down about the 26-yard line is Smith.
And he'll be back next year. He's just a junior, but He's a little bit shorter, but boy, he got a burst of speed there.
In the gun, 2 receivers each side, jet motion left. It's the pitch. Looking for room, he got to the 25, and that's all. And now some extracurricular activity.
The ball carrier, Daniel. That's a tackle.
So we have a 3rd and 1 from the 25. Offset eye right, Penniman is the deep back. King barks his signals. Give is to Penniman. Up, breaks a tackle across the.
Well, you hear it said all the time, yoke, yards after contact, and that right there, he picked up about 7 yards after contact. Penniman runs hard.
1st and 10 from the 13. Jet motion right. King loses the handle on the ball. Can't dive on it, and the Wildcats have it.
Well, that's what they needed, Patrick.
Big break as high snap to the left side of King on his high shoulder. Wasn't able to pull it down. Seemed to get trapped in that, do I fall on it or try to pick it up? Tried to pick it up, couldn't get it, lost his footing. And at the end of the 1st quarter, the Wildcats get a big, big turnover. 14-0 Mavericks lead the Wildcats. This is Texas 6A High School football on Texan Live.
DQ, this is the stop sign of Texas. How does your typical Texas mom stop the afternoon munchies?
Mom, we're hungry.
With a quick stop at DQ. From great DQ desserts like the Blizzard to classic dip cones, shakes, sundaes, and more. Because DQ has something for everybody. For the best treats and eats in Texas, there's only one place to stop. DQ, this is the stop sign of Texas.
Start of the 2nd quarter. Wildcats 1st and 10 from their own 30. Quick pitch to the right. Brings the tackle down the sideline. Can he beat one man? 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Wildcats.
Well, they needed a momentum changer, and they got it. What a nice job right there.
Brandon Howard, 70 yards.
And Howard showed his speed right there. Broke 3 tackles and then outran everybody. What a nice job by right. And like I said, Manvel has jumped on some teams this year. Pearland came back, so we've got a ball game now.
Falling on for the extra point. Snap, set, kick is up, and it is good.
It is
11:48 to go before the half. Wildcats on the board. 14-7, they trail the Mavericks. Texas 6A High School football on Texan Live.
As a Ford employee, I get to give my friends a special deal on cars, trucks, and SUVs.
It's friends and neighbors pricing, and for a limited time, we're letting everyone in on this deal.
That doesn't happen every day.
And you can see the low price at Ford.com.
There it is.
And that's the low price you'll pay.
It's that easy.
You don't have to negotiate, it's hassle-free.
It's an inside deal.
Now for everyone.
America's best-selling brand now offers friends and neighbors pricing to everyone on all Ford vehicles, but only for a limited time at your participating Texas Ford dealer.
Yard touchdown from Chase Hildreth to Brandon Howard. And the Wildcats are back in this game, 14-7. 11:48 to go before the half. And Bert, you called it right at the end of the 1st quarter. That was exactly what the Wildcats needed to get the big turnover and the first play of the start of the 2nd quarter.
Well,
big things happen.
Yeah, no, and that's, like I said, momentum is so big in these games. And, you heard the fans, you heard the crowd, you hear the band, you hear everybody. They were looking for some kind of momentum changes there, and they've got it.
Delay of game. Kicking team.
Wow, you don't see that very often.
Wildcats couldn't get lined up. Now we're going to have a conference with the officials. They haven't moved the ball back yet. Now they'll move back 5 yards. Those in attendance not a fan of that call. But the Wildcats now will kick off from the 35.
Well, it definitely puts you in a different situation here.
Steps into this one, low line drive, and it gets right through the return team into the end zone. They're going to bring it out across the 5, 10, 15, and up to the 16-yard line.
Yeah, that's Handpill Mavs there. I'm sure that's one that the coaches probably wouldn't have preferred him doing, because momentum carried the ball in the end zone, so they would have had it 1st and 10 at the 25, but you did see his explosion there. He believed he could run it back, and you know, when you got athletes like that out there, a lot of times, you know, the coaches are going to give them the benefit of the doubt, but that's when naturally 10 yards difference would have been better off just taking the knee.
You know, Bert, one more miss, one more broken tackle, and it might have been a big return.
Well, here's where Creek's defense has got to make some kind of stand.
3 receivers right, King in the gun. Looks to throw, looking left, fires over the middle, it's complete. First down.
You just can't give them that much time. I mean, this defense, Clear Creek has got to find some way to get pressure.
Officials trying to tell the sideline crew to move those chains. 1st and 10. From their own 26, 11-26 to go here in the second quarter.
You hate to blitz because of what the end result can be, but they're going to have to find some way to get some pressure on King.
3 receivers to the right, and up the middle. That's Penniman, and he's up across the 35. 7-yard line. That's going to move the chains again. First down, Mavericks.
Man, I want to give the big man for the Mavericks up front tonight credit. Boy, they've made some huge holes.
2 receivers each side. Penniman is the back. King takes the snap, fires towards the left, wide open for the first down by the 50-yard line. Another first down for the Mavericks.
And that throw right there is why so many D1 colleges were so recruiting King. That is a deep out right there, and it was right on the money, even back into a breeze.
1st and 10 from midfield. King keeps it himself, barrels his way forward with a 41-yard line. That's a 9-yard pickup.
So he throws a strike out to the left on a deep out, then quarterback draw straight up the middle for 9 yards, showing his speed. What an athlete. This is just unbelievable. This kid's fun to watch. Gonna miss him.
2 receivers each side. King in the gun. Penniman to his right. Takes the snap. Penniman up the middle. Bounces it to the left side. He's across the 30 to the 25 and finally brought down at about the 23-yard line. And Penniman just looking like a man among boys. First down, Mavericks at the 22-yard line. 2 receivers each side. King takes a snap, looking to throw. All sorts of time, complete left side. First down and more, 10 down to the 7-yard line. It's Hunter Hagdorn.
With the catch and run, he's inside the 10.
Actually, that was Stokes.
That's Stokes. First and goal from the 6. Up the middle, Penniman, touchdown, Mavericks.
Touchdown.
But there is a flag down there. Let's see what that is.
Devon Penniman carrying for the score.
Looks, by the way, the Mavericks offense is looking. It's going to be something against them. Let's see what the call is.
Holding, 71.
Yep, going to be holding against the offense. So.
Noora again, that's the second penalty tonight. A last time it didn't exactly cost them as they've been moving the ball pretty much at will tonight. So stays first and goal.
Put it down there on, we'll call it the 16-yard line.
King looking to throw, end zone. One hand grab, touchdown.
Wow, what a catch.
That was a terrific catch. It looked like Eric Bennett with the touchdown catch, one-handed in the corner. 16-yard touchdown pass.
Pending in PAT, Mavericks up 27, 9:48 to go here in the second.
Snap, set, kick is up, and it is good. 9:48 to go before the half. Mavericks 21, Wildcats 7. This is Texas 6A High School football on Texan Live.
Once again, we'd like to thank.
At Cavender's, we don't just wear the West, we live it.
I live for a good run.
I live for the crowd.
My scar.
7 flat in the short round.
My face.
Working with my partner.
8 seconds, nothing less.
Rooting for the bull.
Cavender's. Don't just wear it, live it.
16-yard touchdown pass from Derek King to Eric Bennett. And the Mavericks are on top 21-7 with 9:48 to go in the first half. Patrick Creighton, Bert Brocker with you from Veterans Memorial Stadium in Pasadena.
So momentum had swung a little bit there on the high snap, but just like that, Derek King moved the ball right down the field.
Short kickoff fielded at the 20 up on the far sideline, about the 27-yard line, which is where the Wildcats will take over, 1st and 10. No pressure on the Wildcats offense here. They have to be able to keep up.
Well, and they got to find a way to move the ball down the field and take time off the clock, because it clearly looks like right now the only thing that has stopped the Mavericks offense is the high snap. So they're going to have to figure out, like you said, a way to go downfield every time and score some points.
In the gun split backfield, Hildreth will hand it off up the middle. Trying to bounce it to the right side, but nowhere to go. They're going to lose a yard. Woodson had nowhere to go. He lost a couple on that play. He's 2nd and 12 from a 26.
Lance Bryan over there at his defensive end position. We've called his name several times tonight.
Split backfield. Hildreth barks a signal, takes a snap, handoff straight ahead. Big hole across the 40, midfield to the other side, and finally dragged down from behind at the 30-yard line. Devon Smith saw daylight and he took it.
But Heber did a nice job right there of not giving up on that play and tracking him down, because he saved a touchdown.
So for all the offense for the Wildcats has come on 2 big plays. 1st and 10 from the Maverick 30. Ball on the near left hash. 2 receivers right, offset eye right. Flea flicker over the middle, deep, incomplete. Looking for Wiesen.
Contact on both sides there, no call, but defender was running step for step right there. Hudson, nice coverage there. He was in the receiver's back pocket the whole way down the field. That was Etzel, the intended receiver.
8:33 to go before the half. Wildcats trailing 21-7, 2nd and 10 from the Maverick 30. 3 receivers right. Hildreth under pressure, screen. 30, spinning his way to the 25, inside the 25 to Smith. to about the 22-yard line.
What a nice job by Smith right there of, being able to wait on the ball, making a man miss, and then even as he got downfield, managing to make a couple plants there and picking up an extra 2 or 3 yards, bring up a third down and very manageable here. We'll call it long 2, short 3.
Say 3rd and 2 from the 22. Wildcats break the huddle. Split backfield. Give up the middle is Smith. He's got the first down across the 20 to about the 18.
Nice job by the fullback there, getting the block and allowing Smith to pick up that first down. Good job by the offensive line right there also.
The timeout on the field. Will step aside. 7:31 to go before the half. Mavericks 21, Wildcats 7. This is Texas 6A High School football on Texan Live.
The body is incredibly powerful. It's nimble and fluid. But sometimes we push it too far. That's when you need the strength of Memorial Hermann and our body of affiliated orthopedic specialists. With our Iron Man Sports Medicine Institute, they not only get your body back to where it was, they get it to go further. It's what makes us more than just hospitals. We are a body of experts. Memorial Hermann, advancing health.
Welcome back to Veterans Memorial Stadium in Pasadena, Texas. Patrick Creighton, Burt Brocker with you. 7:31 to go before the half. Mavericks with a 21-7 lead over the Wildcats. Wildcats 1st and 10 from the Maverick 19-yard line.
Wildcats offensively, though, they're doing a nice job here. Need to take some time off. They go down and score. It's still a one possession game, Patrick.
2 receivers right, split backfield. Hildreth in the gun. Barks a signal, takes a snap, handoff. Smith, right side. He's got a hole inside the 10-yard line. Down to the 7. 1st and goal, Wildcats.
Smith getting the fans into it. Looked like a pinball there, bouncing around there. Nice hard run downhill right there by that young man.
Call it 1st and goal from the 8. We've got another timeout.
We'll take it with them. I'm Burt Brocker. And I'm with Patrick Creighton, and you're listening to TexanLive.com.
I'm Danny Sullivan, owner of Sullivan's Advanced Paint and Body, your home of top quality craftsmanship with hands-on care. We proudly offer a national lifetime guarantee. Stop on by and say hi. You're going to be glad you did. At Sullivan's Advanced Paint and Body.com, we're really going the extra mile to make you smile. Sullivan's Advanced Paint and Body.com. 22500 Loop 494 in Kingwood.
Folks, tune in to Fox Sports Southwest tonight after our game from 11 to midnight for the Houston High School Football Wrap-Up Show, presented by Texan Drive. Join Howard Chen, Ted Johnson, Courtney Rowland, and Courtney Madden as they get you caught up with all the playoff action. The Houston High School Football Wrap-Up Show, presented by Texan Drive, tonight from 11 to midnight on Fox Sports Southwest.
We got a lot of great games tomorrow, but we're in a time of year right now where there's a lot going on. You can catch it all there.
Wildcat.
That was a direct snap to Smith there. He's going to push ahead and pick up about 3 yards. Looked like they'll put him down around the 5 there, but like you said, that was that Wildcat formation there.
Well, this time they didn't do it out of 5 wide. 2 receivers wide to the left. They're still in the Wildcat formation. Smith, direct snap. Running left, looking for room for the edge. He's going to be dragged down from behind. He might have got to the 5. That play seemed to be a little slow to develop, Bert.
Well, that's where you got to put a helmet on everybody, and when you bunch up like that, you allow the defense to get also congested up in there, and there's typically not a whole lot of options out of that formation. Looks like they're going to send their quarterback back in here.
3rd and goal from the 5. Hildreth in the gun, offset eye left. Throw towards the right side to the end zone. Touchdown!
And that was Hildreth. That was actually, Hildreth pitched the ball over to Etzel. Etzel throws back to Hildreth, What a play right there. So Wildcats digging a little deep into the book right here. Nice throw, nice catch. But more importantly, Hildreth made sure he got into the end zone right there. And you can see he's fired up there on the sideline.
That's your senior leader. Hildreth leading the way. Snap, set, kick is up and good. 5:49 to go before the half. We got a game, 21-14. Mavericks lead the Wildcats. This is Texas 6A High School football on Texan Live.
Allspa's is so much more than Ace Hardware. Sure, we have nuts and bolts, lawn and garden, faucets and fixtures, lights and locks, even outdoor cooking. But Allspa's is also a boutique, featuring the finest names in jewelry and home accessories. But most importantly, Allspa's is a friendly, helpful family of people who take pride in their products and services.
Five-yard touchdown pass from Landon Etzel to Chase Hildreth. Gets the Wildcats back within a score. It's 21-14. They trail the Mavericks, 5:49 to go before the half. Patrick Creighton, Burt Brocker with you. Live from Veterans Memorial Stadium in Pasadena. Bauman on to kick it off. Pooch kick. Nice catch. As the Mavericks were well prepared for that. And they'll field that kick at their own 43-yard line.
Little surprising because when they had the 5-yard penalty, the kicker managed to kick the ball into the end zone. So, you know, now you give the Mavericks a short field here. Not that a long field's made any difference, but, you know, you still want to put them in a position where they have to go as many yards as they can.
Make it harder. So far, as you said, the only thing that has slowed down the Maverick offense has been a bad snap. Mavericks offense, 5 wide, 3 receivers to the left. King in the gun. Looking to throw. Lots of time. Now scrambling to the left. Takes it down himself. Runs out of bounds at the 46. He picked up a yard. Give the Wildcat defense credit. They have been able to stay with the Maverick receivers for really long periods of time.
Yeah, Nicholas Daniels did a nice job there of tracking from his linebacker position and chasing King out there. So, again, just curious to see if there's going to find some way to get pressure on King.
2nd and 9. King fires in and out of the hands of his intended receiver at the 40-yard line. It would have been a tough catch.
Yeah, that was Hemphill Maps that was intended to.
The intended receiver.
3rd and 9 from their own 46. Ball on the near right hash, moving left to right. Empty backfield. King looking to throw over the middle. It's complete, first down inside the 40-yard line.
That's Hagdorn there. What a nice job right there. Hagdorn does such a good job of going and setting down in that soft spot and then making yards after the catch.
1st and 10 from the 37. Penniman looking for room up the middle. Escaped the tackle at the line of scrimmage. Got forward to about the 34. A 3-yard pickup.
Morton with the tackle for the defense.
2nd and 7. King looking to the sideline to get his play. 2 receivers each side. Penniman in the backfield to King's left. Now Penniman goes in motion wide to the right. Takes the screen pass across the 35. Hit low, gets to about the 31. It's a 3-yard pickup.
You know, Penniman's a big guy, but he actually has the ability. He's got good feet. He makes some little jump cuts and, you know, showed a little bit of extra right there. That's something different. I've seen him run downhill most of his career.
Smith in for Penniman on 3rd and 3 from the 30. 2 receivers each side. King makes his adjustment. Takes the snap. Fires complete, first down and more. Across the 25, but the 22-yard line.
Dykes there did a nice job fielding the ball cleanly and then making a man miss and picking up additional yards there. Nice job by Dykes right there on the reception and yards after catch.
1st and 10 from the Wildcat 21.